Wolfest.
Just
I'm Wolfus.
get friendly.
This is Wolf.
Okay.
This is the winner.
Hey guys.
First place.
How's it going?
So,
Yay.
you feel great?
I feel
good?
awesome.
You won a ton of cash.
I
That's
did.
nice.
I mean, I just bought some headphones, so that paid for the headphones. Like, I'm psyched.
That's so exciting.
But I don't know. It was playing against him was really interesting.
Yeah.
He was pretty good, and I got a lot of luck. I got a lot of luck in that tempo game with the frostbolt I drew. I got a lot of luck in general, just playing kind of unconventional decks that all had Malagos.
I was gonna
for
say
some reason.
it took us
What
to
was
like
your
that.
favorite? What your favorite?
I like the Druid one the most, but it's like the hardest to come back if I don't draw like anything. Like if I draw Malagos and 2 Moonfires, like I'm done. I can't really do anything with it. But
Certainly had some lucky moments.
yeah, oh absolutely. I the one game that I played against the Priest earlier, I had 26 damage on turn 6 with
we saw
all the tokens. I was
that
like,
was so
I was
cool.
like, how is this adding up? I kept like counting. I was like, okay, all right, yep, all right, great.
Yeah, it took us.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say it took us a long time. We
I
kept
was
reading
just
your
gonna
names.
say, I
and
was
we're
gonna
like,
ask the same exact
what does
question.
goose mean? And it was
So
fine,
is
like this match. We're like
deck one-
goose, Mally goose.
Deck 1
Yeah.
was Valley Goose. Deck
Yeah.
2 was Gul'dan Goose, and Deck 3 was Silly Goose.
Yeah.
So we figured the Silly Goose was the token druid that yeah, so that was pretty silly, but we were
It
really
was really
excited
silly.
about that.
Yeah, and I like
Especially that
Malagos.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, I got that
Oh
from
my gosh.
Miracle.
Raven Idol.
The Raven Idol, yeah.
I was like, that's great. That's a lot of pressure.
We were
Like,
saying
We
in
were
chat,
like, everyone was like,
Miracle
where did that come from?
We got Ult, we got Gadgetzan, we had Leroy, Miracle. Let's go.
yeah, I liked playing those decks though. I played Tempo Mage all the time. I'm kind of new to Warlock, so I think I was the worst at playing Warlock this whole time.
I think there was a couple of misplays we saw. Like, you played Warlock your first game?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah. I wasn't really sure because I knew he was playing like a control warrior with a variant, and I had the 2 BGHs, so I was like, all right, maybe I can contain him and outlast him. But then I kind of went off the rails there. But yeah, this was a lot of
Well,
fun.
congrats.
Congrats.
That's really exciting.
Any
Thanks
chat
for-
questions? Sorry.
Any
if you wanna-
questions for the chat? Yeah, go ask the chat questions.
Or if the chat asks questions. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think there's a whole lot.
They're just saying
left
goose.
in the chat, but
Yeah,
there was some
that's
funny
my buddy
comments.
Alex is saying goose.
Yeah, we're wondering like how they.
I'm
Yeah.
just happy. That was a lot of fun. I don't know. I want to do it again. I like
Yeah,
coming to these
good.
tournaments. This is my 3rd one.
Did you
it's
ever
always
win
a
any
good
other
time.
ones? Have you won any other ones? I feel like I remember
No.
you placing high in at least one other one.
No, the one I made it to 2nd round, and then last tournament I think I did in December. I got swept like 3-0 in the first round. So, and we didn't have I don't think we had the losers bracket in those
Yeah,
tournaments.
this is only the second time we've done it, I believe.
That made it really
losers.
interesting because I was the whole time I was maybe gonna play up against people that I had beat previously,
Mhm.
and I was like, they're gonna beat me. They
Yeah.
know my deck, that they'll probably
Yeah, they're
get
like, oh, it's
through it.
Malagos.
Yeah, but that was cool.
Well, congrats again.
Thanks, man.
GG.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Alright, what's up, Dracrucy?
What's up?
How's it feel? Second place. You almost had that comeback.
Yeah, it was rough. It was pretty rough.
You were a walk-in, weren't you?
Yeah, this is my first tournament in Hearthstone. And I did pretty well, I guess. I'll have to
Yeah,
play
you
a
did
little
great.
So
bit.
you had fun,
Yeah, it was really awesome. This was really sick event.
and you won your money back.
Yeah, won
and
my
you
money
won
back.
like 10 extra
And
bucks.
10 extra bucks. Yeah,
You
I'm going to
can
go
go
out
get-
tonight.
And
there's
just like go nuts.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes. And it's
Yeah.
gonna be really
Buy like a
awesome.
beer or two.
Yeah. I'm going to some warehouse or something. I'm not really sure where I'm going to. So I might be able to get like 5 beers if it's cheap.
Oh, yeah,
We'll see.
good job.
Yeah, it was really fun. I now hate Malagos wherever he is. Every single one of his decks
Oh
had a
yeah, they all
Malagos
had
in
him,
it.
and I'm like,
And so
Yeah.
he's just sit there. You're like, oh, I'm doing great, and then suddenly he heals like 20
the
health
Silly
back
Goose
from.
is my favorite.
Yeah.
In the token druid, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It was
deck
so
names,
good, yeah.
Malagos,
Oh yeah.
Malagos.
Golden Goose.
See, it's funny because every time I played him, we were doing the best of 5, so I never got to ban any of his decks. So I always just had to deal with all of them, which wasn't fun. Again, wherever he is, I hate Malagos now. I'm gonna just never play him.
Well,
Gonna
you won
disenchant
such a
it.
Huge cash, according to the cat.
Yeah. Oh, it's monster. It's like
So-
monstrosity. It's pretty sick. But
The second is good.
it was fun. The Pally deck that I brought in, I didn't really like playtest it that hard.
Was
And
that
then
the crazy paladin?
it was
Which
like
one
the
that
weird.
one?
So this one, it's called Dayman.
Oh,
And-
Dayman.
Oh, you were the
I
only
get
starting
it. What was
dude,
the, wait,
yeah.
what was
Yeah.
Dayman?
Nightman was warrior, and then was warlock. I was thinking
Yeah.
because it was like warlocks are scary. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
I didn't
good.
know what like this card shop or what these kids played, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to deal with either a lot of like aggro. I just assumed everybody's gonna play face.
I always assume the same thing.
Yeah,
Like,
like
that
I'm like
doesn't-
face and druid combo. So I wanted to like have decks that kind of like didn't counter them, but like had some sort of like switch up. So I played this paladin and I like saw it, and it's like kind of eggy, kind of not. Its mid game is awesome, and everybody's expecting like a turn 6 swing, and you just don't. Like you're just sitting with the cards in your hand, just like, no, I'm not gonna drop like my secret. Everybody thinks it's secrets.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you have magic scientists too, which people are never ready for. But I think I have to tech in another secret. So don't just put the 2 of them. You need like I think it needs to have 1 more. But that's
it's good. It was fun to watch.
I have one last question for you. How did you get the name? Because like it just sounded like we were trying to say jacuzzi, but we had like a speech.
Yeah, no, I think that was that. Like I was saying, I had like a bit to drink, and it was kind of like my old gamer tag, but that one was taken. So I just kind of started like hitting letters, and it was something supposed to be like Dracula and something like crazy.
Oh,
and
I got
so
it.
then I just started putting letters in, and then I kind of forgot about it, and I just play with the name until today. And they're like, "Oh yeah, what's your name in Hearthstone?" And I was like, "Oh, I have to like look it up." I forgot, but yeah, this is the only game that I have it in. But Dracrucy, it's like a crazy Dracula.
or a drunk person trying to say they
Or a
want to
drunk
get to the
person wanting to
jacuzzi.
play a free card game that I just found out about and needed a name for it. Yeah.
Love it. Well,
Cool.
thank
Neat.
you.
Yeah,
for
thank you,
this.
guys.
Congratulations. How did that feel? Did you realize it at that moment?
I didn't realize it until I started hearing, he missed lethal like turn 5 before he
Oh,
dropped
no.
a Reno. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
And you want your money back?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
and
You got
plus
$5.
$5.
And now you guys can go buy beer. Like,
Yeah, you guys can go out, have a good time.
And we're gonna come back, do more of these events.
Oh yeah,
so it's a lot
we're
of
always
fun.
glad to hear that.
Yeah.
That's
So,
really exciting. So, what were your decks? I want to see like what.
Oh,
we have
I
to
had,
figure
like,
out the naming.
Buddy
conventions.
Christ from like Dogma.
Oh, I saw Buddy Christ.
Yeah, you know,
I love
the
Dogma.
statue, like,
Oh my god.
I thought
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. Making me crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shaman's my favorite
And
class.
Magical
Oh, okay.
Mystery Ride.
Yeah, and Magic. That was I didn't
So
really.
wait, which one was Buddy Christ? Was that like,
Priest.
that was Priest. Okay, and
Yeah.
then okay.
And then the Magical Mystery Ride, it was just kind of a name I slapped on there for mage that I don't particularly play, but I needed a third deck.
And you need a name. And
Yeah,
here we go.
name, so
We were
yeah.
trying so hard to like figure out what some of these were. It was so confusing. Like, we had like crazy theories. We gotta ask about Big Jugs because at first we thought Big Jugs was gonna be like Ramp Druid, but
Yeah.
then we're like it could have been the one like Warlock Knife Juggler.
Yeah.
Because he's got Big Jugs. So like we didn't know. But yeah.
Did you play against any of the dudes who just made their deck teams 1, 2, 3? Did you see them?
I did not.
Like the lamest thing I
Oh
saw.
no, somebody
yeah,
did. I
that's-
know it. Somebody did first deck of the second, and deck number 3. We're like, oh,
I
really?
really
Yeah.
enjoyed the deck names, and especially in Molly Ghost, the
The gooses.
Wolf, that
Yeah.
one.
Wolf,
Yeah,
yeah,
I really
yeah,
liked
all
his
of
deck
them.
names.
Yeah, everyone really liked that.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was-
exciting.
So you did like the whole random blind date format?
Yeah, I thought the blind
Like
date
the
format was
tournament.
really fun. Yeah,
And
it
you'll
was a
come
blast.
back?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
But-
Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. It was
Congrats.
fantastic.
Third place.
Yeah, thank
Now
you.
good.
we will
Next time
close
will be
up.
better.
Now we close up.
Okay, so now we're
All
going to recap what just happened and say goodbye to everyone. We just finished up our Hearthstone Valentine's Day weekend 2016.
2016.
SirTurtleGaming
SirTurtle.
Hearthstone tournament, blind date format. It was really great.
It
Wolf
was
came
fun.
in first,
Wilkins
second
was Dracrucy.
Dracrucy,
Dracrucy.
and third
Third place
place
Wetzel.
was Wetzel.
That's all three
they-
really good players.
They each won $83, $25, and $20.
Yeah, that's good.
Such a
Making
great,
money.
wow, such a huge cash. My name is Coldunia. This is Pants.
This is Pants.
We were sort of sponsored impromptu by a couple of the companies at the mall that we're streaming at. Number one, of course, is going to be Uncanny, the comic book shop. They're really cool. They have all kinds of stuff. You come down to the Crush Mall, Uncanny.